Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, hello, it's Rob, and this is the Exit Light channel. I hope everybody is okay. I hope you are all safe and looking after each other. Before we start, please hit it. Hit that like button. Like it's your worst nightmare enemy in the world. Hit it. And click the subscribe button, because you will be told of any new content that is going to come out. Anyway, what we're going to talk about today? Well, third time of trying, I am struggling like a struggling thing, is we're going to talk about inns in Cornwall that are supposedly haunted. So where are we going to start? Next, practically around the corner from me, a place where, if I didn't do this place, Tracy would have my guts for garters. We're going to start at the Jamaica Inn. A few miles along the A30 lies the Jamaica Inn. I drive past this. When I go and pick my daughters up, I drive past it. When I bring my daughters back, I drive past it. When I take them home, I drive past it. And when I come home, I drive past it. So it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I've been inside with my girls. It's beautiful, but it's bloody expensive. So if you ever do visit if you do ever visit the Jamaica Inn, and it's got a history of smugglers, and you might need to do a bit of smuggling to afford a dinner there, because it is expensive. Just get a drink, guys. Okay, it lies just off the A30, which is widely known through the smuggling novel Jamaica Inn. First published in 1936. It has been dramatised several times for television and for the cinema, most famously by Alfred Hitchcock in 1939, when Charles Lawton and Maureen O'Hara took the lead roles. Well, I have heard of them, actually. Obviously, I've heard of Maureen O'Hara. Maureen O'Hara there, so it is. Tracy. Jamaica Inn dates from the late 18th century, Trace. 18th century. We're not playing here. When smugglers in Cornwall, it is reputed to be haunted by a variety of spirits. We spoke to two of the staff about their own experiences. There are definitely spiritual presences here, said Julie Lawrence, who worked in a variety of roles over the past 20 years. We host a lot of events, paranormal investigations, ghost hunts. Some groups use the inn regularly, with people staying overnight. They get a lot of success using Ouija boards. Well, if you're used to me on this channel, you know you don't F with a Ouija board. You don't have them in your house. You don't play on them. They are a nasty piece of work. So be warned. Be warned by somebody who's never used one. When I started here, I didn't feel comfortable at all. Some parts, especially the museum and the rooms above the bar, because they're all original, I felt that people were watching me all the time. They do have CCTV, so anyway, I was so frightened I run from room to room. When it first happens, you feel shocked, but you get used to it with time. You live with it. It becomes the norm, like part of the family walking through. Barman Ian Chambers has worked at Jamaica Inn for 9 years. There's something about the Jamaica Inn that drags some people in. It chooses you, as though it knows who it likes and who it doesn't, and wants you to stay away. We've had some brilliant staff who've left soon after they came in. It seems like the inn just did not like them. I'd heard of the Jamaica Inn's reputation, but I was a bit sceptical when I first started working here, as I'd never had any spiritual experiences before. After obviously never been to church. After I'd been here a couple of weeks, there was one of our regular ghost hunts with Ouija boards. See, I told you about Ouija boards. No one else, excuse me guys, no one else was in the bar area where I was. Suddenly, I got a very stern prodding sensation in my side, just above my ribs. There was no mistaking it. I shut up. Why would you shooting up? No wonder you're seeing ghosts. Expecting to see somebody, but there was nobody there. Well, that was quite an eye-opener. The first few weeks here were a bit tense, especially as it was my job to lock up at night. I was all alone, and it was a creepy sensation that someone was watching me, especially in the museum. A lot of people have an oppressive feeling in there. A frequent and very freaky occurrence is glasses, which don't just drop off shelves, but land some distance away from the other side of the bar. Or they just vibrate. Glasses are sometimes pushed. Similarly, jugs which hang on the hooks above the bar tend to swing even when there's no one there to cause it. I don't want to spend all my time on Jamaica Inn, but basically you have the original Jamaica Inn and the museum, which is on the left-hand side of the Jamaica Inn. What they've done, I don't know if there are actually rooms above the inn, but they built a hotel, or they built like an annex on the right-hand side, which is rooms for people. Anyway, we can't stay at the bloody Jamaica Inn all the time. Anyway, guys, the King's Head in Alton None. Weird things happen here for no apparent reason. You can explain most of them away, but let me tell you about some of them, said Mandy Bettison, landlady of the 18th century King's Head on the northern edge of Bodmin. Well, there's places on Bodmin Moor that I don't know about. On Bodmin Moor, my Auntie Judy, because everybody's got an Auntie Judy, who ran the King's Head for many years, often saw a little girl in a white dress. Though I've never seen her, which is really annoying. Once Judy woke to find her sitting on the foot of her bed, a customer also saw the child late one evening, mistaking her blonde hair for my aunt's. I told her he was mistaken, as Judy had gone to bed ages before. This frightened him. He told me he was shaking like a leaf. Shaking like a leaf. And he wasn't right for days afterwards. Something strange always happens here after the paranormal group come to investigate. Last time they stayed overnight and the fire alarm went off twice in the night, both times for no reason. I wasn't best pleased, nor by the time all the bottles suddenly shot off the shelves in the dining room, exploded on the floor, though the customers thought it was hilarious. I won't find that hilarious. I'd shit myself. I'd be shaking like a shitting dog. That's a nice face. Another time I found the till full of water and had to dry the banknotes in the carvery before we could count my takings. I've had cookers turn itself on and off, once melting the barman's car keys. It's quite funny. Now this pub is been redone and it is bloody beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, and it says it here. Cornwall Inn was refurbished in 2013, but period photographs in the bar show it much older than it looks now. It has been an inn since 1871, although it is thought to be much older than that, according to senior supervisor Kelly Johnson there. So it is. Kelly went on to tell us of a woman who passed away in one of the upstairs rooms. Whether she died by her own hands is not clear. But after this sad event, the room was walled off. It's a bit of a dramatic thing to do, and can only be accessed by a small hatch. It's a bit of a waste. We keep our Christmas decorations there, but I'm not brave enough to go up. Sorry about that, guys, it was my phone. Brave enough to go up, admitted Kelly. She was called Annie. The people say they have seen her spirit in the pool room below, below her bedroom. Sorry, guys, below her bedroom. So basically, let me get this right. They don't know if she killed herself. She could have murdered herself. They bricked up her room. They keep their Christmas decorations in there, and they see her playing pool downstairs. Okay. The Albion Inn in Crantock. I have been here. Let me have a look. Yeah, I think we'll leave it there, guys. We've had a bit of a laugh, haven't we? Had a bit of a walk round. Anyway, guys, you take care of yourselves, and I will get back to you with something. I've got a few good ideas that I want to do. So yeah, you take care, and I will speak to you all again soon. Remember to like the video, and I will get back to you as soon as we can. Peace.